Okay, so the greenhouse looks a little bit better. Not so much, a little worse for wear because of the wind. I've been in and out of it, but one of the things I wanted to show you, I garden in gardening beds and in containers. The reason why is because the soil up here at my house is clay. And in some places I can put it in beds and mix it with some reject sand from the local gravel pit and it works okay, but it's just not the best. So a few years ago my husband built me some great gardening beds, and this year I decided that I just wanted to increase my garden substantially. And like most of my friends know, my husband died in December of 2021, and so I just don't have him here to build things for me anymore. And I promised myself I wouldn't cry, but goodness, I guess I cry all the time anyway. So I wanted to show you some of the grow bags that I've gotten this year. I'm going to try them, and if they last for 3 or 4 years, they'll be worth the price. And if they do, then I probably will continue to use them. So here we go. Yep, see, I got a fan going so it wouldn't be quite so hot in here during the day. And look at this, I have cleaned up a little bit. First of all, I want to show you something. In the past, I have gardened, I've gone to the nursery and I've bought the little 6-packs. I bring them home, I put them in my greenhouse, I transfer them to the bigger peat pots so that they can get bigger when I'm ready to put them in the garden, because we cannot put any tender plants in our garden here in Utah until after Memorial Day. So I was excited this year because I'm gonna start seeds. And I found these on Epic Gardening, and they are so cool because they are reusable. They're not like the little plastic ones that you pop your finger through and they crunch and you can't use them again. These are just like those little 6-packs, but you put your finger up through them to get them out. You don't have to crunch them. They do give a little bit. So I was pretty excited. I got them in 2 colors. One color I'm going to use for my vegetables, and the other color I'm going to use for my flowers and my medicinal herbs and my culinary herbs. So then I have a number of different kind of grow bags. So this one, you pretty well can tell, is just a big oval. I think it's 3.5 feet across, maybe 4. And as you can see, I've got quite a few. I found them on sale, and I kind of overdid it. And my children will tell you I overdo a lot of things like this. But we're going to see if those will work good. And then over here, I'm going to grow potatoes for the very first time, and I'm going to do them in potato bags. And we'll see how that goes. Now, you'll see there's the peat pots that I use once the seedlings get to a certain size, and I'll put them in those peat pots before they're put in the garden. Some of this other stuff, you'll see I'm going to, right there's a whole bunch. I'm going to do beans this year. I'm going to do bush beans, and I'm going to do them in each individual bag, and I'm going to see if that will work. Some of these, like these over here, are 6 by 3, and I'm going to start some of them right here along the side where you can see before I get my grow boxes in here. And I'm going to start root vegetables. I'm going to start carrots and beets and onions and a couple of other things in them. And I'm going to start them out here in the greenhouse. And then when it's time to move everything outside, I'll be weeks and weeks ahead. Some of the stuff I'm not that happy with. If you'll notice these right here, they're a 3-gallon bucket, and they're pretty flimsy, these right here. But these right here are also a 3-gallon bucket, and they're a lot heavier. They're not quite as tall as those, as you can see right there, but they are kind of cool. So I'm going to see which one of those works better. I also got some plastic ones, and sorry if I'm making you dizzy. We had some bare root trees show up months before they can be put in the ground. So we had to put them in grow bags. And these are the plastic ones, and they're the same size as those. I don't like them. I'll use them because I've already bought them, but I don't think I'll buy them again. And they're just flimsy, and I'm a little scared about moving plants in them. So I'm pretty excited. I'm sure you're going to ask what the big barrel's for. I don't have water full time out here to the greenhouse, so I'm having to carry my water in that little bucket. But as soon as my line thaws out enough that I can do it, I'm going to fill that big 55-gallon drum with water, and then it will, not only will it work as a place for me to hold my water, but it will also work so that it will heat up the water during the day when the sun's hot, and then at night it will expend that energy back as heat. And so I won't have to use as many heaters for that. And I've got a couple more that I got this black one off of Facebook Marketplace, and I've got a couple more blue ones that are the same color as that bucket I've been hauling water in. I got those yesterday from a gal that they're food safe because they stored agave. So I'm pretty excited to get those filled and in here also. So, all right, I've made 2 videos. Tracy, give me, attaboy. Talk to you later.